If you guys like the video, please like, share, and subscribe.
I got a stupid idea, but it's also genius. What if I go princess, 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 princess
2,000 years later.
to the bridge? Princess does 245 area damage, so that's 1,000 damage in about 2 seconds. The only problem is when you princess and you clone, the princess is like behind, they have to have time to walk to the bridge. So you don't get like, oh, this guy's 1 game away from 9,000 trophies. Yes! So we're gonna try and win with princess at the bridge. And what I'm thinking is that there's only gonna be, that is so sad that I can't do anything about that. There's only going to be 1 point in the game when I realistically can go princess, 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 princess and win the game. But for the rest of the game, I got to kind of play it like it's just a cycle deck with princess. Although he will catch on pretty quickly to the gimmick, especially if I'm using princess the bridge. But the great thing about princess, 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 princess. How many times am I going to say princess in this fucking video? Is that I can play it as a range card as well. So whilst the gimmick is well and truly alive, princess also works as spell bait and a defensive card. And so I'm thinking this should work. Like, I've already done 1,000 damage. If you play skeletons, that's not great. Okay, and that's great. I get like, well, we now know, literally 500 damage. It's actually kind of crazy what max level princess does. And it is literally a viable strategy. And yeah, so we've got Evolve Cannon as well, which means I can, yeah, take a ton of damage to Hog Riders. That's fucking fantastic. I should have played Evolved Ice Spirit there. It wasn't worth taking the damage, but I can play Cannon to defend. Evolve Cannon's going to be great for defense. And then I have a bunch of broken cycle cards. I was really reluctant to put in Evolved Ice Spirit because I've been so off Evolved Ice Spirit and Evolved Skeletons recently because those 2 cards got nerfed to the fucking ground. But Evolved Ice Spirit is still playable. Still a good card. It's just Evolved Skeletons is literally dog shit, and you'll never catch me playing that shit until they nerf it. I mean, until they buff it. Anyway, Evolve Cannon's going to be great here. Just kill all the skeletons from the witch. Princess is cleaning that shit up. Go with this to just pull everything around. And it forces out arrows. And the cannon is still alive. God, Evolve Cannon is just a great card. So now, with the Evolve Cannon there, I'm going to do what I used to play as a Master Beta back in the day. Chronic Master Beta. I used to just Princess of the Bridge whenever I had like a 1 HP building. And then I would get free damage and they'd have to play into my building. I don't know if you can hear that. There's like a plane outside my apartment right now. For once, I decided I'd record my video with my window open. So, shout out planes, I guess. I don't really know where I was going with that. But anyway, he's probably going to play as Giant Smelly. So let's go with this shit. That's fine. Count that as a cycle to my... Love the way the cannon's doing fuck all. Count that as a cycle to my thingo. And he is playing Executioner. He's like blocking up that lane, which is kind of annoying. But I guess I'll just go full defense mode here. Evolve Cannon wasn't really that great. Let's go with this. That's going to get pulled, so that should die. I'm just going to go with this just in case. And he's doing that really funny thing where he plays things in that lane constantly, so I can never... Oh my god, that almost got a hit. So I can never get princesses at the bridge because there's always troops on the map. Which is almost making me want to put Evolve Snowball in the dick so I can go Princess with that. But if a troop's already there, playing Evolve Snowball and a Prince at the same time, it just sounds too gimmicky. So I'm just changing lanes. Fuck it. If I can get... Oh, that is so... I need to remember when he has skeletons in hand, so I can't let him do that shit again. Alright, rest in peace, level 16 Princess. Let's go with this over here. We are on track to win this game still, because his arrows will not do enough. He's probably going to go with the skeletons. I'm going to go with this. I was kind of hoping he would play skeletons. There they are, and they get quickscope. That's great. All right, let's go with this. He is adamant, it seems, on making sure that... Hang on. How is he going to kill my princess? Okay. Please freeze! Okay, I did not want that to get a hit, and I actually don't know if it did, but it didn't hit the cannon, so either it died to the ice spirit, or it did get a hit. Anyway, he wasted a witch there, which is good. Which is good. See what I did there? Smash like for words. I'm going to go with this at the bridge. I don't think that should go for the giant skeleton, so we can get more chip damage. Like, this has to be annoying. He has arrows. Like, he has the counter, but he just can't do anything. And he can't hit at all in the arrows. And he's probably going to go with a Hog Rider in a second. And Evolve Cannon, regardless, is going to be good here. So that's what I'm going to do. Make sure that witch dies. And he's still doing that goofy strat of trying to defend his lane by constantly having a card in it. I actually don't want that to hit the cannon because it might kill my princess. Let's do this. Let's go for an Ice Spirit here. I really hope I can find an opponent this video, albeit if I win this game, that I can... He's going to get juicy arrows here, just in the middle of the map. An opponent where I can just go princess, princess, princess. Oh my god, that's terrifying. I cannot allow that to get chip damage. Wait a second. Wait, I win. I win. No, I win. Woo! Alright, so that's a very close win, but Masood is... .69 is not getting to 9,000 trophies, which makes me so happy. A lot of people were saying that the reason that I'm full of hatred and sin and never want people getting to 9,000 trophies is based on my characteristics from when I was younger, which I talked about in my video yesterday, where I said I liked beating a competitive family at board games because they wanted to win so bad. I got joy out of them not winning. Maybe that's something that's deep-rooted in my nature. I sound like really fucked up. There's something about... I'm just a troll deep down. I think that's what it comes down to. Anyway, while that guy was pondering what he was going to do about that princess, I got like... No way, 800 damage? Anyway, there's a cannon there, so let's play a princess, and we're going to get some more damage. Please, Ice Spirit. Whew, that allowed it to get another hit. And that is why cannon on 1 HP is nasty, because it kills that whole knight, and for some reason he now feels like, okay... He got a ton of damage, so I've got to spam the shit out of him to make up for that. Which is a very fair assumption, and it did work quite well. And he did just play a swarm card, like, to kill my princess. Okay, that's one way to do it. And look at the princess, man. I forget. We've got another arrows user. I forget how much range it has. It outranges the firecracker. I always thought the firecracker... I just haven't played princess in a long-ass time, and it feels good. By the way, yesterday's story... it's not exactly a chapter of my life I'm most proud of, so I've been kind of withholding that sort of period of my life a little bit, but it is something I very much did happen. Like, I'm not proud of it. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to glorify it, but it is something that happened in my life, and I do have a lot of goofy stories, so maybe down the line, now that the ice has been broken, I'll kind of share more of what happened in that department. But anyway, a smart man would activate King Tower, but I've already kind of... I don't know, I feel like I got this under wraps. Oh, please. That is beautiful. That's going to snipe that. Keep my princess on the tower. This is such a dumb strat, but for some reason, it's kind of working. I think one of the most underrated plays. Now, I played Logbait in top 200 back in the day before Evolutions a while ago. This was ages ago, years ago, when the game was much different. But I think one of the best plays, really, is going for Princess of the Bridge when there is a building there. Like on 1 HP or something, because they have to, if they don't have a spell, they have to use one, and if they do, then you can throw your Goblin Barrel and all that shit. But here's the thing, you can also mind games them, where you get them used to playing things every time you defend your princess when a building's on 1 HP. Like if you princess at the bridge, right, and you've got a cannon on 1 HP, they're going to expect you to fucking, hang on, I gotta time this right. Oh my god, I'm bad at this game. They're going to expect you to fucking, you know, go with Princess of the Bridge. So then you can not go with a Princess of the Bridge, and they waste elixir. Basically, there's a lot of mind games as a chronic masturbator, and I love it. Anyway, King Tower is activated. Princess is getting a shit ton of value over there, so I'm just going to keep that up. And I'm going to go for an Evolved Cannon, because the Firecrackers are nonce, and I want it away. And he's going to kill my Princess. That's fine. Let's try and sneakily kill his Firecracker here. Please go, bats. Yes, we got away with it. All right, let's go with this here. Let's go with an Ice Golem as well. Princess might be able to take the... Nah, it's going to be able to hit the thing over there. Love that he wasted his Evo Firecracker there. His Evo Crack. That feels good. And then I can just go with this. It's going to be light work. And that is going to be so far over there that I'm going to go for a double Princess at the bridge. Just feeling confident right now. And that is so much damage. I mean, what? I got 4 hits there, so that's 1,000 damage. That's ridiculous. And then I can just kite all this, and that's just going to be too easy. I actually don't know if that Mega Knight's targeting was on the... He is going to predict a Princess of the Bridge. So, you know what? No, he's not. I'm going to pull that shit over so we can win the game here. And there we go. For some reason, he didn't anticipate a Princess of the Bridge, despite my consistent plays throughout the game. But that's on you, Leonardo. I don't even know if that's how his name was said or even spelled, because I forgot. Like I say, dementia runs in the family. I haven't said that. Dementia's kicked in. Or did I? I fucking forgot. I forget half the things I say in my videos. Anyway, love when they start with a Hog Rider, because that means I can just go with Cannon and cycle my Evolved Cannon. And we got a Yapper. He's yawning and shit. So, Let's make him real sleepy. Okay. If you're going to do that, then I'm going to go for the thing. No! No! I should have known. Of course he has log. One more hit. Damn it. I still take that. I did 800 damage. I did give away my gimmick. Clone has not been used once in this video until that moment. But I'm against 2.6 hog, which is actually going to be fucked because he can just hog fireball over and over. And it's hard for me to get damage because he can just cycle skeletons or something. Yeah, this is going to be a hard counter, but I'm going to try my best, knowing his deck, to try and get early damage. So he's used his log there. Now, what does he have for my princess? He could musketeer in the opposite lane to snipe it, or he could, you know what? He could go skeletons or ice spirit or something. So I'm thinking I go with Mirrored Princess at the bridge, plus Clone, plus Evolved Cannon when he goes Hog Rider. So let me go like this. What in the geeky fuckity fuck? Okay, well, I got some chip damage there, so I'm going to take that. I just don't like how I use my Evolved Cannon. But there's going to be plenty of more of those in this game, and I don't think he expects my cycle to be quick enough for another princess. What? Apparently he did. But I still think that was a shit Hog Rider because of the 1 HP cannon play. Good Evolved Ice Spirit, though. Was able to kill that by itself. He's probably going to Ice Spirit the bridge here for that chippity chip and to cycle and to stop my fucking... Okay, Ice Golem at the bridge. Yep, there it is. Now I can just do this. And, you know what? Let's scare him. I'm going to go for an Ice Golem at the bridge. Yep, and he's going to go for a Musketeer. Right, okay, I'm going to start playing my Princess in the back. If he's going to do Hog Riders in positions like that, then I obviously can avoid his fireballs. And the Ice Golem is actually getting chip damage. So, you know what? A new strategy has now just been unlocked. I'm going to play Ice Golem, and I'm going to clone it when it gets to the tower. That's how desperate we are for damage. And I'm going to play Princess here. I'm going to play High Cannon. He's probably going to go Musketeer up high to try and snipe. Let's go for the clone now so we can get that chip damage. That is one way to play Ice Golem and one way to play clone, but why not, I say. Please kill the Muskie, thank you. Now we are in full swing Princess Protection Program. That is a tongue twister. Okay, that's not my princess. It's mildly infuriating. I'm just going to keep playing princess around the map so that he has to deal with all that shit. And he's probably going to go skeletons to kill this. So let's go for an Evolved Ice Spirit. Damn it, man. Okay, that should at least mean that I don't need a cannon here. Let's go for a princess at the bridge, because that won't go for that. I need to keep the damage up. Let's fucking go. He wasn't quick enough. Gotta stay sharp, little bro. And let's go for a princess here to keep annoying him. He might try and snipe it. Ooh. Okay, he did get the cannon there, but it's evolved, so I got the chip damage. He's trying to outcycle me here, which he can't, because I'm pretty sure my cycle is quicker, or 2.6. He might go Musketeer at the bridge here. Let's go with that. He did. Alright, let's go with this, because he's going to try and fireball the middle. Or nothing at all. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to keep this shit apart, because he's going to log, but he can't log all three. He can log 2, but he can't log all 3. He might even try a cannon. Close enough. So let's go with this here. And he wasted his log, which he is freaking the fuck out, because he's playing cannons like that. So I'm just going to go... Oh, that was a good Evolved Ice Spirit. That one Evolved Skeleton needs to die. Oh my god! Alright, let's go like this. Come on. Oh my god, the amount of fucking princesses. This is crazy. He can't actually... He's gonna win on fucking fireball damage, the little prick. Alright, let's go for a clone here. Let's go with this up high. And then let's go for a princess at the bridge here. Try and get some chip damage. Let's go for a princess at the bridge here. And then let's go for a clone here to try and get some... like extra damage against this musketeer. Let's go for another princess here. See, as long as he's not fireballing my tower, we are chilling. Like, okay, we just need to... We need to go like this. Let's go for this. This might actually hit something in the middle, which might allow my princesses to get some chip damage to win the game here. Please? Oh my god. I genuinely cannot believe that win. How did he allow that to happen? Fredo, what are you doing, man? I have to check this guy's profile. If he's playing 2.6, come on, Fredo. We all know you're better than that. 4-star lucky drop. Okay, Supercell's in a good mood. 40,000 gold. Okay, getting scammed because, I mean, I don't really need gold. I usually just sit on max gold. All right, let's see what Fredo's all about. So he won the 21, he got 19 wins. Yikes, Fredo. He's an ultimate champion. He's finished top 3,400. But he can't beat Princess Cycle. Smash subscribe. Smashing like actually does that.